Welcome back to another episode of Top Real Estate Secrets. My name is Liz Boyce, and this is my co-host, Adriana.
Hi.
Today, we're going to talk about when you sell your home, who do you sell it to? Do you sell it to a company that gives you a cash offer? Should you do traditional retail on the market so you get the most money for it? It really kind of depends on what your home looks like, if it's maintained, and
And how much rehab needs to be done on the property as well, too.
Correct.
So It really just depends on how your house looks and if you've been upkeeping with it, and how, quickly you want to sell as well, too. Now, listing with a realtor is going to give you the most amount of money depending on how your property looks as well. So there's companies out there right now that are called investment companies. They're more mainstream. For example, Open Door or OfferPad. And what these companies will do is they'll give you a cash offer on your home, but what they don't tell you is how much you're not going to make on the property. So Liz, can we dive deep into that? And can you explain to everybody, what is the process?
Yes. So a lot of people think that Open Door and OfferPad are good options, but if you truly know real estate, it's actually not the best option for you. And the reason why is, let's go over the property that we sold over there and, Winter Park, where it had some issues with the property, and we knew that we had to get an investor in there because it was on the market. It was hot season. We had hundreds, I'd say, people
buyers want to look at it.
Yeah, and we knew that something was stopping that was selling it, and we wanted to go ahead and bring an investor in for us. We submitted an offer to OfferPad, or was this one Open Door?
Open Door.
Yeah, Open Door. And the way it works is you go online, you submit your home onto Open Door, you're going to do pictures, and then they're actually going to call you and they're going to send an inspector out there. Now, what typically happens is they give you a number that is going to be like
a preliminary offer.
Right.
So they'll give you a preliminary offer first.
And you think that it's a good offer, but then all of a sudden you're going to get hit a week later and they're going to take 5% off of that. And that's a typical, listing price for a realtor. But then they're also going to send out that inspector. And what happens is when I list a home and we list a home, we actually clear up all problems out there, period. So I'm going to clean the HVAC system. I'm going to make sure that everything is perfectly before we even hit the market. When Open Door came out there, they tried to hit me with a $6,000 fee of painting the home.
Ridiculous.
Now, because we do this so much, it only cost $4,000 to actually get that home painted. So right there, they tried to get me for $2,000. Then they tried to say that for the HVAC system needed an updating, and that was only a 2-year-old HVAC
and it was
system.
It didn't even need any updating,
Nothing,
which is
and I
ridiculous.
already serviced it because I made sure that everything's perfect. And they tried to get me for $8,000 there. So the preliminary offer was, I think it was $454. It was $450.
Yeah, $454. Yeah, you're right.
$454, and then they came in.
So if we deduct all the repairs,
5%, $22,000.
Don't forget the 5% because that's a lot of money for them to give you a cash offer. That's insane.
So they're going to take that $22,000. Then they try to get me for the $14,000 for the repair fees. So you're looking at an offer of $420. That property, Adriana and I sold, and we found the buyer for it. We sold that property for $470. And it's just not what people. Now, if your home is dilapidated and it needs a lot of work, then yes, you should consider companies like this. But so let's go over another
cash
option,
offers, like wholesalers and investment companies.
Yes.
So here's another great thing that a lot of people don't know. Work with your local community, because there's so many investors out there that they will literally spend the money, buy the house, fix it, and then turn it around and sell it. So if you have an inherited property that is completely falling apart, that looks like a shit show, excuse my French, go ahead and find your local real estate investors and make them make an offer on your home. And one awesome thing that they'll do is they'll even pay for your closing costs, which is incredible. So right there, you're saving money on your closing costs. They're going to close within sometimes even 2 weeks. And then you don't even have to worry about the 5% or getting repairs done like OfferPad or Open Door. And I'm not I don't want to talk badly about these companies because
They're in it to
essentially
make the
they're an
money.
investor as
Yeah.
well, and they're going to want to make money. But support your local investors and sell it that way. That's my suggestion.
Right.
So-
You're going to go to your local online RIA, real estate association, and find just submit your information on there, call them, let them know your property. They're going to come out, take a look at it. As an investor ourselves, we have formulas that we have to follow. So do understand that you're probably going to take a hit on your property if it is not upgraded. And that's okay, because a lot of people maybe just want to get out of your property. But we're going to stick to a formula. It's your after repair value. We typically times it by 0.70%. If you're going to live in the home, it's 0.80%. And then you're going to minus that repair cost. And that's going to be your offer. And we have to stick to those numbers, or our investors are not going to make money, period. I want to make sure that everyone understands that you can go with OfferPad, you can go with Open Door, but you need to go with your local investor, because not only do they know the area, they know the subdivisions, they are actually going to pay your closing costs. You're going to ask them, because here's the difference. They actually have investors that will pay their fee. You don't have to pay their realtor fee. You don't have to pay your closing costs, because they are going to get their investor to pay it. Because like I said, that formula, we're going to stick to that formula so everyone can make money in this deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing is like I said earlier, you can close in 2 weeks. Sometimes even a week if the title is clear.
And the home that we had, it was in probably one of the best areas that are known here in Orlando. The problem is that whoever flipped this home beforehand, when our sellers bought it, they put the master shower and bathroom inside of the master bedroom
with no walls.
With no walls.
So that was like,
right.
I would never want to, like, how could you even
You're
go
literally
use
laying
the
in
restroom?
bed and you can look over and watch your partner shower.
Yeah.
And
no.
it was,
I mean, yes and no.
Very hard to sell.
No.
So we actually found one of our clients that wanted to remodel it and make some money off of it.
The buyers that we found was ready to walk away from this property.
Oh, yeah.
And Liz reached out to one of her contractors and said, hey, come to the house, come meet with me at the property, and I'm going to give you my vision on what we can do to turn this master bathroom into a beautiful master bathroom with a wall, so that you can have it connected as a master bathroom in the master bedroom. So it's not just open. So we brought the buyer to the property with a contractor, and he pretty much painted a picture of how it would look. And he was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this, because now I can see your vision that we can make this a beautiful room. And because of that, we were able to get the deal done and find the buyer for the seller that was already listed. So that's powerful. Right. Just putting a person with a vision together with someone else to make them see that vision, and you're making the deal get done easily.
Yeah.
So that was awesome.
Yeah,
we were able to get it done.
Let's be real. OfferPad and Open Door, Redfin, other companies out there.
A lot of these companies are starting to pop up.
They're coming for us as realtors. And so we just want to make sure that you guys have the best options out there to learn how to actually sell it on your own.
And guess what? You can do it.
Right. I know it's a little scary out there, but we've designed a program where we'll hold your hand and make sure that, you know everything that you need to know to get it sold and save thousands of dollars in commission.
And then take that money and buy an investment property. Hello. And build your generational wealth. Just to recap, we just want to say, there are many options out there for you as far as receiving a cash offer on your property. And just make sure to see which one is right for you. Just because it's not right for you, it may not be right for someone else. So go over all of your options and what's going to be best for you and your family. And our goal here is to make sure we help you save the most money when it comes to selling a home, and that you can do it on your own.
And making the most money.
Yes. We hope to see you on the next episode, and make sure to watch the entire episode, because we will have helpful tips that will put more money into your pocket.